Look, maybe you've got goals, and maybe, just maybe, you want to achieve those goals. But whether it's a family, a friend, or a loved one, you're scared of how they'll react, and that fear alone prevents you from taking your first step towards said goal. Well, everyone would tell you not to care about what others think. But isn't that obvious? Sure it is. If we didn't care about how people reacted, then obviously we take more action. Sadly, that's not how the real world is. How can you possibly get yourself to not care about what your parents think? They raised you. Shouldn't they have a say in your life? What if they disown you? Or what about your friends? Say you want to start a gaming channel on YouTube, but the thought of them laughing at you or calling you a nerd and maybe kicking you out of the group just to have you sit alone at lunch and be laughed at, wouldn't that alone prevent you from creating a YouTube channel? How can you just not care? My friends, it's with a little tool that I like to use. It's actually called regret. You see, my philosophy is, when I'm lying on my deathbed, I don't want to think, man, what if I created that YouTube channel? Imagine what could have happened. Or something like, man, imagine if I didn't listen to my parents and actually started my rap career. What could have happened? Or maybe even, man, imagine if I asked that one girl out that I kind of liked. I wonder what could have ever happened. See, the truth is, I don't want to have any regrets in my life. So this is when you really have to start, balancing and weighing, what are other people's opinions? What do they matter to you? Is it really worth you regretting it in the long run? If I were to have listened to what people were saying about my YouTube channel when I started it, or what people were saying about me when I decided I'm not going to college, then you know what? I would not have a YouTube channel. I would be on my path to college, be grinding out my schoolwork, have a perfect GPA, but I'd be unhappy. So I'm being serious, guys. If you have a goal you want to achieve, picture yourself on your deathbed and picture yourself asking, man, what if I did this one thing? And I promise you 100% of the time, if you are passionate about it, that alone will outweigh all the laughter and judgment that you'll get from everybody else. Because seriously, I truly think that the thought of regret will stop you from caring what other people think. And also, if there is anyone out there thinking about, starting a YouTube channel or a podcast or just something that they strive for, what I have to say to you is go for it right now. The first time you do something, it will always be the worst. The little saying, first is the worst, second is the best, third is the I don't care, it changes so many times. But it is true, the first time you do anything, it's always going to be the worst. So you might as well just get that bad video out of the way. Literally go to my channel and go to my first few videos and just compare the quality of those videos to some of my newer ones. You're never going to get to where you want to be if you don't start from humble beginnings. Your first video, product, podcast, channel, it's going to be terrible. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to judge you. They're going to make fun of you. But you know what? If you use that one little tool, regret, I promise you, you can get past all that hate. So after you go ahead and subscribe and leave a like, right down here, usually I would tell you to click on one of the videos to the left or right of me. This time I'm not, because I want you guys to start on your goals. If you need to ask me anything or just hit me up in general, go ahead and go to my social medias. They're in the description. They're mostly at AUTSYN. And remember, take your first steps towards your goals and live with no regret. This has been Austyn Hustles, and I'm out.